Okay, lovely sunny day. I have just been out in this Citroen, so quick driving video, dying to make you guys a driving video for this. Basically, just on the iPhone, very quick, very rough edited. It's a run around just my local road, so we will be doing a proper video on this at some point. So we're going to get obviously get the other cameras out and do a proper one. But today I just wanted to capture this day and show you guys why you should just go out and get one of these if you haven't already got one. Don't think about it. Just go and get one. Okay, let's take a drive. Yeah, we just want to take this car onto the country roads near where I live and just see exactly what it's like and exactly what we get. Okay, bikes everywhere today. Here we go. Torque steer, lift off oversteer, power sliding, none of these are problems in this car. Yeah, we're in third gear now and we're just going to actually leave it in third gear because someone's in a funny position down there. Someone's walking on the road, mirror checks, moving over to the other side of the road, keep an eye on that junction and staying well away from that murk in case the door flies open. This is a car on a day like this, go man and waft off somewhere, have a picnic and just enjoy the some of the mirrors just coming down here, on the brakes, flip it, we're to third gear. You see we're going a little bit quick for that corner and it still is stable. That suspension is sorting stuff out. You wouldn't expect it for such an old design. So we're in here, we're just keeping our visibility, tilting it in. So this car, it may be that I've got the wrong tyres on. When I first got this car, or maybe I'm more used to it now, it has a tendency, when you turn it in, you'll be in the bend and you'll immediately want to start crossing the white line. You have to wind it on a bit more. This may be because I've got the wrong tyres on, but it's actually less noticeable now that I've done a few hundred miles of it. Yeah, just taking it in there. So with mirrors, we're going to go third gear, and then with brakes, just coming off the brakes, a little bit of power. There we go. It's leaning up, so I'm getting the impression now that wheel is going very light, but that was going slightly too fast to the bend. Generally, we are nice and level in this car. Yeah, I'm going to drive and dynamics coming into here, so we're mirror checking, just coming right off, we're in fourth gear, brakes. We're staying in fourth, but we've now got a load of space to stop, much more than we would in any other car in case this bend is blocked. We're just easing the power back on, it's bogging down slightly, going to leave it in fourth because we're coming down the hill here, so just as that visibility opens up, power on. We aren't going full power at all because it would just pop down. But it's now wanting to go. It's sitting at 50, which is a perfect speed in this car. Really nice. Two slows on the road there and to right hand here. So just mirror check. I'm braking now. Bend sign, bend advisory. Braking now. I'm off the brakes. Got loads of time to sort anything else out if we need to. For example, if the brakes go, we can manage it. We've got more time to manage it. Or drop a gear, or scream for help, whatever we want to do. So that brown there is just coming out, just checking he's recognised me. He is, it's fine. Got the bend advice, you're going to drop into third gear now. Flip the throttle slightly and just taking it around the bend here. Really nice. So yeah, lots of visibility here. So this is the road we test drove the Mercedes E-Class on. We did a run in that as fast as we could go up to the speed limit. Reading the road using roadcraft basically. That was a nice run. But completely different to a run in this. I enjoy running this much more. If you want a fun ride out in the car, this is what you want. So change the road surface here, and now mirrors. We're just gonna flip it down. It actually flips down okay. It's not the world's most revvy engine, but it does. You can rev much fairly well, and it is very rewarding to drive. And it's fourth gear again. Feel the power. We have, I think it's 30 horsepower, or 32 horsepower, or 29 horsepower, something horsepower around that. So leaving it at fourth. And considering that is a higher gear than we should have been in for that bend, this car does not roll. It's amazingly stable for the type of car it is, and you just would not expect it to handle this well. This is very old technology, but they absolutely nailed it back in the day. So with mirrors, we're going to go right here. take a trip back to Halstead, do a little lap. So So we're just dropping into second gear. There we go. So this car is all about 30 seconds to 30 seconds. So here I have to come to a dead stop. So we are completely stopped, and I now put the car into first gear. So I'm actually going to use the handbrake here, the umbrella handbrake, because we have to be fully stopped before we go into first. So just bearing in mind on this road, I can't nip out anywhere. There has to be a big gap, because you never know. So we've got it clear, double check, and off we go. So into second gear. Cancel the indicator, we've got to check that's cancelled. Mirrors, and then drop it into third gear. So pull that gear 6 straight out. Lovely. And we're going to build up our speeds. Past 40, and then I'm dropping it into fourth gear, where we're going to stay on this road. This is a nice sweeping road, and fourth gear settles down absolutely beautifully there, really nice. And we're just taking it up to 50 mile an hour there, no one behind us, we've got a few oncoming cars. We're just going to make sure we've got our visibility, make sure that all is well. Lovely at speed. The steering is much lighter, as with any car really. It's just giving you such a summertime experience, absolutely lovely. So we're looking at that junction there, we're keeping well clear of that. It's been a long time to do anything, and back on in there. So just staying at 50, just backing off here for a crossroads, and got a cyclist down there. So mirrors, this is one of those things in this car we can't pick up suddenly, so we have to give the cyclist basically cars and enter the room. So we've got a slow ride down here. So this is when we're dropping down into second gear, and bear in mind we can't move that quickly. We're just doing a quick mirror check, and we are out, and we are just bogging down. So that's one of those things. So we're back in there. Yeah, that's one of the considerations with an older car like this. It does take a lot longer. You can't get past anything. And we're back in a fourth gear here. Yes, really nice. So mirror just moving over to the crown of the road there, just keeping on visibility. On the brakes, slightly on the power. Just as we put the power back on, it settles down really, really well. Really nice car. Obviously, it is. These are rattling old things, and they are shaking around a bit. But I don't get the feeling that anything's going to fall off it. I think that all the bits that would have fallen off it by now, after nearly 40 years, have fallen off it. And what we've got left here is something that feels actually fairly solid. Brakes. Going to drop down into third, because there was a Porsche just pulled out there. I don't know what he's doing, don't know where he is. So he is now, he's down the road there. And yeah, we're coming now, just accelerating lightly. We've got a bend sign there, so we're just going to go into fourth gear. We're slow on the road there, so we are off the power, about 4 times the length of way that we would in a normal car. Just on the brakes, dropping into third gear, bit of a dropper, well in advance of the corner. And nice and stable coming into the corner. Even in the worn condition this car is in, with the wrong tyres on, the wrong shocks, and yeah, everything very very old. Its road manners is impeccable. It's one of the things that I did not expect with this car. I did not expect a Citroën 2CV, one of those wobbly rocking horse looking cars, to handle this well, drive this smoothly, and just be this compliant on the road. It's lovely, really nice. Cruising at 45 mile an hour now, and yeah, it's a really nice drive. These seats are worn out, but they are still extremely comfortable. Extremely comfortable. I didn't expect most of this car. I didn't expect anything about this. I just these have always been on my radar, and had a gearbox problem in the van. Had a quick look around, and it was a choice between this or an Audi convertible. And of course I went for this. Got that lovely flat twin, beautiful sound coming off this. It makes a very distinctive sound, and the gearbox is smooth as silk. It's one of the things I really didn't like when I first got this car, because I didn't know how to use it. I wasn't used to it in the same way that somebody getting into one of these wouldn't be used to it. I was missing the gears. It was a bit frustrating, but after a day or so, suddenly it's the nicest thing about this car. It's lovely. But I will say though that I was told when I bought this is not a winter car. The guy did tell me it's not a winter car. When I washed this car before I put the Citroen oil on, it was full of water. Now that's for a car like this in this condition, that's normal. You know, that's what you get. coming in everywhere, so you know, unless you buy one that's in very good condition, I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they're perfectly watertight, but anything that needs some work like this, you need a garage, and you need another vehicle to drive, and yeah, you need to just enjoy it for what it is, and just allow for the fact that these are sunny day cars. Why would you want to be driving around in the middle of the winter? I don't like to drive anywhere in the winter, even in my regular car or my regular van. Why would I want to take my Citroen out when there's salt all over the roads? I know people do, and yeah, you know, I have done it in the past, but these days there's nothing against people doing that. I'm just too bloody old for that now. But yeah, summer day car. Now we're just yeah, coming back through town here. We're going to go down the hill. Yeah, get some shots of this town. This town is Houston, so we're back between Houston and Sudbury, which is a nice run here. We're going to go through Houston now, down the hill, see if we can see any more classics, because everything comes out in a day like this, doesn't it? All this cool stuff that you've never, you know, not seen for years, and all of a sudden you see 10 of them. Okay, who's no? Is on fire, so it's all going on here today, isn't it? You've got a lovely woo 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 on the gearbox. It's it almost sounds like a straight cut gear. It sounds like a Mini's gears actually, doesn't it? So we're just staying in second down here because we're at 20 mile an hour. 20 mile an hour is that's as fast as you want to go down this hill. People coming out everywhere, busy scene, lots of hazards. One on the right here, we've got a crossing there, we've got someone behind us, license changing, pedestrian, everything's going on. Yeah, it just pulls up really nicely. We'll just take it out of gear and yeah, put the handbrake on. I think the idler is actually a little bit high on this car at the moment, so I do need to tune that car. I think that's, yeah, there is carb issues here. I suspect it might actually be some of that stuff from the old air filter, I suspect, was drawn inside the carb, and what I reckon it may have done is blocked up one of the jets. I don't know how many jets are in there or how many it needs, but I think you know, it does need to be cleaned. You know, take the jets out, put them in the sonic cleaner, whatever. That is something that we're going to do in future episodes when I get this car back into the garage. At the moment my van is clogging up the garage, so that is a job for another day. So hope you enjoyed this run around, this fairly unedited run around, and yeah, we're going to be doing some more stuff soon with different cameras and whatever else. So just a taster of what this car's all about. So good to see you guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.